あっという間だった本当にこの1年。そうだ日本語できたのさやかとコラボしました。今日はこの会話がどれぐらい聞き取れるかチャレンジしましょう。OK、じゃあ早速始めましょう。はい、皆さんこんにちは。Welcome back to my channel。今日は前話した時は多分1年前ぐらいかな。1年前に会話動画を一緒に撮ったのが初めて話した時だったから約1年ぐらい経ちました。それからさやかが大阪までわざわざ新幹線で私に会いに来てくれて一緒にたこ焼き食べたり動画撮ったり。
All right. We're just going to jump right on in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. What is going on, Chaotic? We're gonna jump into some PoE 2 again. Some PoE 2. Let's go this one. There we go. Now, what I'd like to do is start doing some mapping on our monk. We got to maps yesterday as we finished up our speed run of the campaign. So we're gonna try doing some mapping, I do believe. What I'd also like to do is do a test, and I need to figure out how I'm trying to learn how damage works in this game. We don't really know yet kind of how damage works. So what I'm hoping to do is run a kind of an experiment. And to do that experiment, I need to get a new weapon. We need to get a new weapon. Which means we need to see if we can find somebody to trade us one. And see what is the better way to go for our monk. So far, it's been going very well. We ran a tier 9 map last night just to test it out. Got some new gear. Upgraded the weapon a little bit. Actually, no, we didn't. We did not upgrade our weapon yet. So we're still running the same one that we finished out the campaign with on cruel difficulty. So we need to figure out what sort of weapon upgrade we want. So let's jump in. Nailed it. Nailed it. All right. So here's the question. Right now, the weapon we have is this guy here, the Honor Branch, a Crescent Quarterstaff. Good physical damage, right? 247 to 428. So my understanding of the way the mechanics in PoE work when it comes to damage is that when something is converted from one damage type to another, like in our case, our main DPS, our main damage is from Ice Strike, right? And this says converts 80% of physical damage to cold damage. Damage can be converted from one type to another. This causes it to deal the new damage type, scale with modifiers of the new damage type, and no longer scale with modifiers of the old damage type. For example, fire damage converted to lightning now scales with lightning damage modifiers and causes shock, but no longer scales with fire damage modifiers or causes ignite. Conversion is a two-step process. Conversion inherent to skills occurs first. Then conversion from all other sources. Damage over time can't be converted. So our physical damage, 80% of our physical damage is being converted into cold damage. So the way that reads to me is that I want to have as much, I think this is the way this works. If I have higher physical damage on this staff, it will convert more of it into ice or cold damage. If I had all cold damage on this staff, none of it would be converted, right? So I would gain no benefit to how that's going. Ziffalo, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. We're trying to figure out how damage works in this game right now before we run some maps, and I kind of want to run an experiment. If I can buy, I gotta find a weapon to buy. I just had somebody who was supposedly gonna sell me one, and they were acting weird, so we left. So I think the way I want to do this is I want to have as much physical damage as possible in my weapon so that I can convert as much of that into cold damage, which is where I'm like stacking a lot of effects, right? I'm buffing cold, but it converts first, then we buff or multiply on that cold damage. Now the question I have is, what is the highest physical damage that we can have? Trying to figure it out too last night. Am hard stuck on the lava boss end of Act 3. Just can't get enough DPS before reaching the environmental stage. Oh yeah, the environment edge. Yes. Yeah, that guy's tricky. Gotta have super... It's a DPS check. It is a DPS check. Gotta have really high DPS. I ran into that too. We were playing. I was playing with 3 other people, and it took us a bit to get through that guy because you're obviously get detuned fighting that guy, and so our DPS was really low. What I have found is that from a damage perspective, a DPS perspective, at least with my melee character, and probably with anything other than the sorceress and the witch, the 2 spell casting ones, is that the key component to damage is your weapon. So, like, this weapon is a level 55 weapon, right? This carried me through all of Cruel difficulty in 3.5 hours. This one weapon. All the other gear was whatever. If I got hit, I would be one-shot and dead, but, like, I did so much damage that we could just one-shot everything, even bosses, because the damage is just so high on this. But now that we're at maps, we need to upgrade it. So I need to figure out, though, the question I have is, when we look at this weapon and we have our physical damage, please. We have our physical damage up here. 247 to 428. Obviously, I want the base damage to be as high as possible. We could take the mean of this, right? The median, and figure out, like, what's the middle damage we're doing, kind of our average there. I don't know how these apply. Like, I think this goes into here. And this 150% increased physical damage, I can't tell if it goes into that stat or if it goes into somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to figure out where the damage goes right now. Do I have it listed on here? Estimated physical damage reduction. I wish there was there's not really a good stat sheet for damage. By the way, check out this. This monk is going to do really well on maps, I think. We're at max res for all of our elementals, and then we're almost at max res for chaos. And 88% evasion, like, oh, it's going to be great. I'm excited to do some map clearing. We're going to see just how fast we can go. I think it's going to be super fast. I think it's going to be great. But I would like to upgrade my weapon. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, if I go here and break this out, maybe this is kind of where it all is. So main hand physical damage 373 to 827. This is 247 to 428. So that 150% increased physical damage must be applying after that weapon, after that physical damage stat, right? Or is it applying main hand cold 2272 to 4933? I don't know. The third strike just ramps up an insane amount of damage. Main hand accuracy. Obviously, accuracy is still important. So we got a 100% chance to hit, which is good. We have enough accuracy. Crit chance and crit damage. 23, 25, almost 25% crit chance. That's pretty good. We'll get there. So I think that maybe the 20% increased physical damage from the runes, so 40% overall increased physical damage, adds 31 to 40 physical damage. I think that applies to the weapon itself. Let's maybe I can look for a weapon that doesn't have those. Because there's no tooltip that tells me what the range is of that. You know what I mean? Like this tells us, hey, this is what your rolls could be, but that doesn't happen up here. So I don't know. I don't know where these modifiers go. Do they apply to just the damage on the weapon, or are they applying somewhere else on my stat sheet? Because these ones apply to each attack. It must be the weapon, right? It's got to be the weapon. So the higher the numbers that we have up here, I think the better that it will be. Okay. I think that's how this works. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. So the next question I have then is, how do skill levels apply to our damage here? Because on my amulet, for example, I've got +2 level to all melee skills. Now, on my witch, it was very apparent that the most important thing that we could get were increased levels of minions. So, plus level to minions was like the most important thing, followed by spirit so I could have more minions, and then kind of everything else like resistances and all that kind of stuff. Now, my question is on a damage dealing character like the monk, or for example like the merc or the ranger, do I want to invest in the skill of the weapon or the damage that or the whatever the skill is, my attack skill? Do I want to invest in that first and then go with like high damage weapon, or do I want to invest in the weapon over the actual skills? It seems that like having a higher base weapon physical damage stat is better than having a higher skill. I think, but like,
and shatter they shall.
That is +2 level to melee skills. We obviously get attributes in there a little bit, which is nice. Basically keeps our build together. So that only changes out our DPS by 3,000. Like, that's not a lot. You know what I mean? Obviously, all of our other damage sources get wrecked too, because we literally can't run this build without that amulet, because we need the attributes. But if I were to get a weapon that did plus to melee skills, would that be better than having a higher physical damage? And that is the experiment that I want to run. So I'm trying to find somebody to sell me kind of comparable weapons that have that plus to melee skills on there. So we'll see if we can find one. There was one that was kind of interesting that I wanted to get and test, but they're all fairly expensive. What was that guy's name that I messaged? That guy was weird. I mean, we're talking like 40, 50-ish exalts for a decent damage. I want to get one that's similar to this. So like 247 to 428. I want to get something that's kind of in this range. What is the median of that anyway? Let's take a quick look so I can run some base numbers here. don't know why I have this amazing computer. Let's just use the calculator on here, shall we? Okay. What did we say it was? 247 to 428. 337 is our median damage. Or did I do that math wrong? I think that's right. Nailed it. So, let's see. So that means 231 to 454. It's going to be close for 30. I think that was the same dude. Yeah, that was the same dude that we tried to buy from before, and they were creepy. I don't know if this is an experiment that I want to run for like 50 exalts, but I mean, maybe we should. We can kind of afford that. Plus, how many skills do we want to increase by? 2 or 3? I mean, we can go all the way up to plus 3 under 50 exalts. There's only one weapon for sale is plus 3, and it runs at 223 to 458 damage. 125% increased physical damage. Good accuracy rating. I don't know if that's worth it. Plus 3 to all melee skills. Because that's 50 exalts, or you run it without the increase, and we get something that has a lot higher kind of base damage. The other thing that's confusing too is on the store, when I search for their physical damage, when I sort by like max physical damage, I don't think it's sorting. It's either not sorting correctly or it's sorting by some other metric, because yeah, it doesn't seem to sort it. I don't know what it's sorting by. Like, I don't want to sort by DPS necessarily. I want to sort by maximum single hit damage is what I want to sort by. Like, this one for sale is 281 to 472 damage. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. For 45 exalts. Level 67. Like, that's a dumb amount. 281 to 472. Corrupted, 60% increased physical damage, 136% increased physical damage, 24 to 41 physical damage. It's crazy high. Plus 5 intelligence. Like, I love that. Maybe I should just get that one. I just want to know. I just want to know. Does the plus 2 melee skills help or not? Here's one that's plus 1 to melee skills, 270 to 468. I need something that's close to what I have, though. I don't want it to do too much more damage. Like, this one has 281 to 472 physical damage as its top stat, right? Its DPS is 527. How is that possible? How does it have such a lower amount of DPS than the other one? So the other one that I'm looking at is 216 to 418. And its DPS, I should just show you guys what we're looking at, I guess. So like 416 or 216 to 418, right? 1.5 attacks per second. Yeah, so it is fast. It is fast. 571 DPS. So if I sort by this button here, if I click on this, it sorts it by, I think it's sorting it by DPS. Physical DPS. I don't want it to sort by physical DPS. I want it to sort by just straight physical damage. So can I... There's no way... I don't know if there's a way I can search for base damage. Maybe. Because this one here looks like an appealing buy to me. Since we're talking just big numbers here. And I want to convert as much single hit damage as possible into ice to boost that along. It is the second highest DPS here. These seem like good stats. If we add back in the melee skills and we sort by damage, this guy here is a bit of a boost to what we have already. Gives us +1 to melee skills. Maybe this is sort of the answer for us to kind of see that middle ground. This guy's 30 +2 to melee and very similar damage. So this is the one that I wanted to test with. 223 to 458. It's going to say we could also try to test it with this guy. That goes +3 to melee skills. That one's not too bad. Maybe it just comes down to the choice of what stats do I want to prioritize? Because accuracy rating, critical hit chance, you know, crit damage bonus, attack speed. I think that that's kind of where we want to live rather than plus to skill. I know what we should do. Let's go do something crazy. Let's go read a little bit. So let's just think about this, right? Think about this. If this levels up, if this skill levels up, what levels? Like what goes up in level? It's level 18 right now. Base is 16. So we've got 2 levels here.
There's a chill in the air.
So we're doing attack damage is 167%. Speed is 140 of base. Attack damage is 184%. Attack speed is 140 of base. So the attack damage went up when we leveled this skill up. The base attack speed remains the same, which means that if we buff attack speed on our weapon, then it will buff our damage. We have a increase in, what was it, 20%, so 10%, almost 20% in attack damage percent. Attack damage. So what is attack damage? Attacks are skills that directly use your equipped weapon to damage enemies. Spells are not attacks. The base damage, attack speed, and critical hit chance of an attack are determined using your weapon's stats, unless a skill says otherwise. Attacks do not necessarily deal physical damage. they can deal any type. Okay. So the base damage, attack speed, and crit hit chance are controlled via the weapon. This gives you an increased attack damage. So it's going to go 184 on your base damage. Converting 80% of that to physical damage, of that physical damage to cold. Damage scaling. Ooh, that's a good link. Have to check that guy out real quick, like. Here we go. I was just watching videos today on YouTube trying to figure all this out. I was thinking to myself, surely there is a written guide that I can go read that has all of this information that is better explained than all the YouTube videos that I'm watching. Like, incoming damage is easy to understand to me. How to mitigate damage is easy to understand. How to apply damage is significantly more complicated. Scaling your damage. Base damage plus added damage times increased damage. Can't tell if that's increased damage or it's probably increased damage because it's multiplied. Times more damage times hit rate equals damage per second. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So I think, let's see if we can find an example of one that is kind of like what we're looking at here. Debuffs, sure, sure, sure. Skill tags. Most attacks deal damage based on the damage of your weapon, with some exceptions, such as Shockwave Totem. Spells and handful attacks on the other hand deal damage based on the level of the corresponding skill gem. Level up your gems using higher level skill gems on your existing to raise their damage. Spells generally gain flat damage per level, while attacks increase how well they scale with your weapon damage. Okay. Okay. So that, I think this makes sense. I think this makes sense. So at the end of the day then, when it comes to weapon-based damage, the most important thing is going to always is base damage. Having a high base damage gives you that platform from which you can add or multiply damage off of. So I really want the highest physical damage possible on a weapon here. So what we're going to go do is go find the highest one possible. Now, increasing the skill will help, but it's applying that attack damage percent increase to the weapon base damage. So you're not going to get any exponential gains off of this because it's applying that increase in damage early rather than later, right? So it is way better to prioritize base physical base damage, or I mean, it doesn't have to be physical, whatever, but in our case, physical base damage. Then we're going to get this attack damage multiplied onto it. Then 80% of it is going to go to cold damage, and then we're going to get all of our other scaling effects, right? Which is going to really boost our DPS. So if I have to pick something that has plus to melee skills or plus to like a highest physical damage possible, we need to pick the highest physical damage possible. If there are plus to melee skills that happen to be on that, fine. I think that is okay, but not necessarily to be prioritized. So let's see what we can find. We're just going to look for the biggest number possible and see if we can't buy it and then profit. 288 to 487 was a pretty big number. I think, was that the one that we wanted to get? Or the 281 to 472? This one's also got 3 level of melee skills. And is the biggest number. Already. Make sure I remove that. I did remove the melee skills modifier. We'll see if we can scoop that up. Looks like we can. And then I may try to grab another one as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That guy wanted 50 for it. 20, 40. 50. So we'll see how this goes. It's kind of gonna negate our experiment because it's got the plus to skills as well, but it's also got the biggest number, so that'll be fine. 288 to 487. Corrupted. Yeah, looks good. Thank you. Okay, return to the hideout. Now then, let's see how much this actually increases our damage. Too bad the corruption didn't work out for him. Would have been nice to have a third gem on there, but whatever. Okay, so let's see. So we're at 26,239 DPS.
And shatter.
This goes up to 31,956 DPS. So big bonus there. Real big bonus. And then we got this guy, which was quite nice. So let's go ahead and sell you. Served us well. Served us quite well. Sell you for, let's see, what are your stats? Dude, I think we bought this for like super cheap too. 247 to 428. It's so good. It is so good. Let's see if we can get it for 50. We'll just do a 1-for-1. We'll see if anybody buys it. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe somebody will. Okay, so we got our new weapon here. That was cool. We're going to keep on the lookout for more better weapons that have bigger numbers that we can swap out for that and that maybe don't have the melee skills attribute on there, because I kind of do want to see kind of how this goes without the melee skills thing. But we ended up getting the best of both worlds by happenstance, I guess. I mean, 146%, 29 to 50, accuracy ratings there, stun durations there, life per hit is whatever. That'll actually probably be a little helpful. So let's do some maps. Let's do some maps. We need to do tier 8 maps plus. We've got a good amount of 9s, some 10s and 11s as well. So let's jump into a 9, shall we? This guy, and we'll buff it up a little bit here. We're just gonna run some maps here. We did a 9 last night to test out our other gear that we got, and it went quite well. So hopefully these go well for us and aren't too tricky. This one looks like kind of fun. An augury, a breach, and it's corrupted. Or we could do a mire. I don't like mire. It's got a boss though. I do like that. I do like that it has a boss. Or we could hit this tower up. I don't want to use a 9 on a tower. We'll use a shitty one, obviously, later on. But then we can kind of go over here and figure out... I kind of want to go this way. Oh, also... Oh, yeah, the Untainted Paradise. What is this? 540% increased experience gain. Monsters drop no items. So we need to go do that. Which means I need to get to this tower. which means I need to do... I can just do the tower, and then we can go this way. So we can do the tower, corrupt it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do the tower, and then we'll corrupt it. Or whatever. Let's see. Oh, this guy wants to buy our staff that we just listed for 50. And pretty sure we bought... I think we bought that for 30, so... Free staff. Nailed it. This is how we do things. We use a piece of equipment for a while, and then we sell it for more than we bought it, or for the same price as we bought it. It's been working out okay for us so far. Thank you. That staff is amazing. That staff carried us so far. I mean, all the way through cruel difficulty. That staff was so good. So good. Okay, let's see. I need a tablet. Let's just grab one of these. We'll just grab a tier 1 for now. And we'll just go run this thing, because the towers are kind of awful. But I want to figure out what this Untainted Paradise is. I've never seen that before. Looks cool. Go, my jellyfish! See how quickly we can run through this tier 1. What level are these guys? 66. Proton, what is going on? Good evening. We're trying mapping on our wonderful monk now. Let's see how this goes. Which is the fast way? How do we get to the tower? I need to come up with a better system for clearing these towers. See, like, this is not the answer. It always seems to be kind of in the back corner over here, so we're just gonna run that way. Rare. My goal on towers is to clear them fast and move on to the fun stuff. Let's go. Let's go. Europop and Proton. Did you guys get through making a maps yet? I know you guys were getting close yesterday. Oh! Oh, yes. That's what we're talking about. That's why this build is my favorite so far. The deletion of all enemies. A movie interrupted us? Nice. Well, that's good, too. Thanks for tuning back in. We, after our little speed run yesterday, we spent some time last night and went and got some new gear. We just swapped out all the old gear that we were using for some new stuff. And we're now going to see just how well we can kind of clear these maps out. Let's see. I put my loot tab here. That New York has some challenges. Work-life calls. Ah, yes. That will happen. Let's see. We want to corrupt stuff around us. Let's do, like, the 8 maps are irradiated. I'm still learning how this irradiation kind of is best optimized, and I don't exactly know. Like, so we're gonna... I can't figure out how to get there's a ring that shows up on these towers somehow, and I can't figure out how to make it show up. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. Activate. Alt. Shift. Control. Double click. Double right click. Simultaneous right and left click. Scroll in, scroll out. I don't know. I think it's a glitch. There's supposed to be like a ring that shows where things will get irradiated to, and it's not showing up. So we're just gonna do it because why not? And we got a decent number. We got this guy, for example, Bloodwood. Poison trees bear pestilent fruits. This guy has got a delirium and a map boss. Let's do that at a tier 9. All right, so this is going to be a true test now. A true test of what we can handle with our little monk here. Maybe we should put on our fancy attire. Okay. Here we go. So we just got to keep on moving and killing enemies to keep the delirium going. Try not to get killed by on-death stuff. Let's see. Trying to run into environmental terrain things. Okay. There's a delirium thing here. We can get that. These guys that come out are super scary. Multiple delirium things here, so that's exciting. I'm hoping that our survivability is good enough where we can handle this. We'll see. This is the highest tier map I've ever run. See if I can find some more delirium bros before the timer ends. We gotta, as long as we stay in the mist, I think we should be good. So we just gotta stay in the mist. The mist kind of chases you away, so we gotta keep on moving away from the start point. Some good explosions there. I love that. Let's see. Kind of go down this way, maybe. Oh. Getting low on our mana pots. I feel like we're doing more damage, but it's a tier 9, so it's kind of tricky. We did it effectively. We did a tier 8 plus 1 last night, and it was tricky. Yeah, we ran out of mist, unfortunately. Oh well. Got a decent number of deliriums at least. So we got a boss we still got to clear out here. I mean, it's going okay, I guess. Seems like it's pretty good. Seems pretty good so far. Let's go and grab some of the loot that we left behind. Grab whatever is happening here. How much loot did we leave behind? I don't know if we left that much behind. Thought there was some waystones that we missed out on. Aha, yes, there we go. Tier 6s. When we first started doing these maps, we ran out of waystones, and now I'm, like, afraid to run out of waystones. I don't want to run out. So I always go and pick all of them up. Charm's probably not really worth coming back for. Okay, that looks like we got most of it there. A little level up there. We're, what, 72 now? Nice. I think that's good, because that got us to another gear break point. A lot of the super good gear looked like it was level 72. Not a lot of stuff up. I was looking for gear up to 75. I kind of look for new gear like every 5 or 10 levels for the most part now. And go through that. Yep. Ooh, somebody who wants to get a A little item from us. Some quick drug deals here. They want a quiver. Oh, an item that I would not expect, actually. A quiver. Let's see where. There you are. Cool. Thank you. We'll just dump all of our stuff in our loot box for now. Okay, decent number of items there. Not bad, not bad. And let's see. Curious to see just kind of how far we can kind of go with this build. The nice thing about the gear that we have is, like, I mean, we're level 72, so we're 10 levels behind my witch, and are farther on maps than we were with the witch, by far. And feeling much more comfortable. Like, a tier 9 on my witch, level 80 or whatever, level 85 witch, feels a little sketchy. On this monk, though, it's like this feels pretty casual, to be honest. And I think that's probably because I've got such high evasion and resistances. Like, being capped on elemental resists is, I think, so good. We barely even need to use our bell, too. This weapon upgrade also helped out a lot, I think. I want to get a weapon that gets me up into like 70 or 80,000 damage. DPS. That'd be sweet. All right, I don't know what the boss is here. Let's go find out. Mosh Pit, what's going on? Belated Happy New Year's to you as well. Yes, indeed. Happy New Year. I hope everybody has been having a wonderful beginning of 2025. What better way, though, than to spend the beginning of our new year hanging out with some friends, right? Where do I want to put this skill point? I think I want to put it over here. Crit damage plus 10 strength is kind of nice. 35% increased crit damage bonus sounds pretty sweet. This is what we were working on before. Then do I want to get... Attacks have +1 to critical chance. What does that mean? Does it, like, stack? So does each attack increase the crit chance that I have? Or is it just... I just get +1%? Because that doesn't seem like a huge thing. But then again, it's over here at the end. Maybe it is really good. We'll get that, and then we're going to go, I think, over here. Crit damage, crit chance, 10% crit chance. Maybe it's because it's attacks. Maybe attacks are really difficult to get crit chance on. Because that'd be your base crit, which is... Oh, look at this. I've never done this, boss. Is it the Crow Bell? Oh, it is the Crow Bell. Nice. Don't hit me like that. Excuse you. I was trying to drop my bell on him, and it wouldn't work for some reason. Look at him go. Ah! I guess I'll use my cold infusion thing on here. Get him a curse a little bit. Oh, he's running away. Crowbell guy's so cool. Oh, damn it. All right, bro. Nailed it. Okay, so not... That didn't feel too bad. That didn't feel too bad. Armor. Armor. Okay. There we go. Swap out those guys. Let's do another one. Wonder how fast we can just do these. Can we just like speed run these things? You know what I mean? Loot tab. Okay. Oh, we need to get a new waystone. Tier... I guess we'll just run all these tier 9s, right? Because I need to do tier 8 pluses. I don't have any 8s. So let's just grab... We'll just do these down the line. Okay. There we go. Let's see. We're going to kind of hang out in this area here. Because I want to do this guy. And I really like these delirium ones. The delirium ones are really cool. They're very, very fun. Okay. Maybe we can do better on our delirium one.
Even in sunlight. With all the gods dead, I suppose I should turn my food. Lightning! We shall see how far.
Some of these delirium bros just hit unbelievably hard. It's like crazy how hard they hit. So you gotta be really careful, especially when you approach a delirium portal like this. Like these big scary guys come out sometimes. And I don't like it. I think we're gonna be kind of bummed on this one because I went through the portal at a weird angle. So the fog's gonna like go away. Sometimes our little explodey thing, our lightning and ice explosions, like, don't really proc as often as I feel like they should. Let me get these guys. There we go. A little boop. There we go. Red, what's going on? We'll be playing Eve later today. Probably not today, Red, unfortunately. Woo! That was painful. He's hitting us with the lightning. Oh my goodness. Whoa. We went the wrong direction. I think we're probably gonna end up running out of the fog here and ending the delirium. Need to learn more about how to use the delirium. Apparently I can use this to like modify my maps and then run delirium all the time, which sounds cool and beneficial. Because apparently there are like mats you get in here that are special. Red, welcome though. So we're not able to play Eve today. Ooh. Alright, got a little bit. Not terrible. Like an amazing new MMO in early 25. Dune Awakening. I've seen that, Red. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. I'm a little cautious with that one. I need to learn more about it. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool, though. It does look like it's going to be pretty cool. I'm curious to see how they implement some of the late game, like kind of end game stuff. The early game footage that I've seen, though, looks pretty fun. Plus, I love the Dune franchise. Dune's amazing. The other thing I'm curious about in that MMO is going to be like how they implement PvP. I think that's going to be interesting to see. You guys remember if I left anything behind? So I think that's my main issue with my build right now is I'm just very mana hungry. I don't have great sustain, especially when I'm going up against like these big scary guys. But we just have to time our mana usage correctly. We are leveling quite fast. Which is nice. So really to proc the explosion effect, you have to must get an actual physical hit. Playing Albion online right now. Nice. Fly safe, Red. Fly safe. Thanks for checking in. All right. Get those. Get all of our loots into our loot thing. What do we get here? Bushwhack Lizard Scale Boots. Increase movement speed, 70% increase evasion rating, 12 dexterity, physical damage is pinning. I think that those will sell appropriately at one exalted. We'll sell those at 1 exalted. Okay, let's grab another keystone. Currency. Oops. I'll get you. You. 195% chance. That looks good. Now, I don't want to run that on this one, I think. Because this one says, monsters drop no items. We just get a bunch of XP. This one looks like it would be difficult. 27% increase number of monster packs. 35% increase monster damage. Monsters are evasive. This is +2. So this may be very, very difficult for us. Hopefully we don't die doing this one.
This looks ominous.
Bloodwood. Big roly boys in here. Don't dig that. Okay, we just gotta focus on not dying. There's no special thing happening in here. It's just a standard run. A lot of these horrible guys. These demon imps, I don't dig. They're kind of not cool. They do a lot of extra damage in here. Not lying about that. This one's scary. This one's scary for us. Even with all of our resists and everything, we need to level up some more, I think. Work on some of our survivability a little bit. The way the build guide is kind of leading me right now is still kind of like speccing damage. I'm curious to kind of see when we transition into defense more. I feel like it should be soon. Like it does feel a bit kind of squishy right now. Could be the one I'm in though right now is just kind of a squishy one. Those big monkey boys that hit us with those big attacks like that. And our thing is like not chaining sometimes. Oop. Yeah. Resistances are good, Proton. They're very good. Ow. I think our life is low.
It seems
Could maybe increase our evasion as well. That's okay. We'll try again. How many more tier 9s do we need to do? Or tier 8s? Oh, we got a tier 11 there. That's sweet. Okay. So as long as we're getting more, we should be good. So a tier 11 was what we just did, basically. That was a little bit tricky. An 11 was slightly challenging for us. Hey. More monster life. Additional packs. Magic chests. Okay, so this is a nice one. A little bit easier. This will be a little bit easier. We're just gonna run it on that one that we just did too. We'll just try this again. It'll be just a straight 9, not an 11. We've done 10. I don't think we've ever done an 11, so that was a tricky one. I feel like maybe my attack speed could go up a little bit, maybe. Yeah, see, like this feels way easy now. Like way more in line with kind of what we need. So the 11. I think an 11 is going to require us to get a better weapon. Because we're level 73 and we're in a level 73 zone right now. So that's like perfect. There's fire on the ground there. So yeah, I think level 73, like if we can stay at the level that we are, we should be fine. So when we start to push really high above that we get a little bit tricky. Because this now feels like, again, casual. Whoops. Ooh, interesting. Rattling Scepter, 72. I want you, please. Look at that crazy looking jacket we found. How do we fill up on gear so fast? Those guys just loot dumped on us. That was great. Okay, so the reason I picked up that Rattling Scepter is because I want to see if I can maybe make a fancy new something for my my witch. And we gotta solve our mana problem. Which I don't know if the build will solve for us. Move. Look at all those waystones. Yes. Dude, we're getting some good drops on this run, actually. We may have died on our previous run and lost 10% XP, but this is making up for it. Jesus. Whoops. Did not mean to drop that. All right. So I think that's going to be my strategy kind of going forward, is to just optimize efficiency and clear and survivability, is like run maps that are coincident with my level. Because we can do these fairly quick. Like, we're not like going crazy fast, you know what I mean? But like, it's pretty fast. Way faster than the witch, that's for sure. Way faster than our witch can do. Oh my goodness. And you know, we almost got that 11. We were close. Let's go. On the way. This is a good map. Look at that guy. I love the way the bosses look. They're so cool. The other reason I like the monks so much is because I like their voiceover. You know what I mean? They're just cool. Meet the dreamer. So, playing a class, they gotta be cool. You know what I mean? All right, what did we got some fancy items here, didn't we? What do we got here? Ashrend Pathfinder Coat. Minus 10 physical damage taken from attack hits. Cannot be ignited. 24% fire resist. 51 to max life. We didn't have that one yet. We're slowly filling out our collection of uniques very slowly. We have no unique jewels or crossbows yet, or focuses, or flasks, which apparently there are unique flasks. I didn't know that. We've only got the one ring, which we don't use anymore, but that thing was sick. What else we got from a loot perspective? Let's grab all of our maps out of here for now and just set those aside. Also, did we get any 7s? No 10s. No 10s. That's a bummer. I really want to ascend. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we should go ascend for the 3rd time. Should we do an ascendancy? I bet we could do our 3rd ascension pretty easily. Maybe we do that before we run some more maps. 6. Let's get our little maps organized here real quick. Look at all these 11s we're finding. Why are we finding so many 11s? The game really wants us to do tier 11s, doesn't it? It wants to punish us. Another tier 10. Another 6. So many 6s. It's a lot of what we're not supposed to be doing, which are 8s. So we're at 4 out of 8. Tell you what, let's do another tier 9. We'll run it with the special tier 9. Do we want to upgrade it? I don't know if we want to upgrade it. This one here. The 540% increase experience gain. But we don't get any items from it. So do we just want to run it? I think I just want to run it. I wonder if how does delirium work? Distilled ire. %20 increase in magic monster. Players in area 7% delirious. I'm just going to do this. And this will be an experiment to see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens when we run a delirious map. Alright. We're going to run this thing. The Untainted Paradise. Our first unique map that we've ever found. But before we do, we're going to take a short break. And when we get back, we're going to jump in here and see how this goes. Stick around.
鈴木さん、結婚しているんですか？
2010年に結婚したの。
知りませんでした。お子さんは？
欲しいけどね、まだなの。マイケル君は誰かと交際しているの？
We're back. We're gonna mix up this beat a little bit. Let's go back to our synthwave music. Yeah. Let's hit this up a little bit. Okay. Dude, the bird in this hideout. There's a bird in the background in this hideout, and it whistles, and it sounds like a smoke detector, and it drives me insane. I hate it. I might have to change hideouts because of the smoke detector bird. Like, the battery does not need to be changed on my hideout, bro. It is it's very annoying. Okay. We're going to see what is this delirium thing that we just did, and why is this, and also even though it says they dropped nothing, is that true? So there's like little delirium bros here. Okay. Get out of here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to solve a mana problem. Are there delirium bros here? That level up is pretty sweet. I wonder how many levels we're going to get in here. I mean, I guess the point is just to kill monsters, right? Just farm all the XP. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Look at these guys. Get out of here. Show yourself. There you go. Yep, the mana. I don't know what this delirium does to me necessarily. You have the rage, that's good. Look at these guys. Elephant tortoise? That's cool. Never seen those guys before. So it looks like even if you make it delirium, I'm curious to see how my DPS goes up while we get our rage stacks up. So we were at 40k. 45,000 with 2 rage stacks. 49,000. So we do kind of ramp 50,000. So we kind of need a way to. What if there's a way we can maintain our rage stacks better? Ramps decently fast, but like, obviously we'd love to see that ramp faster. We might get an entire level of XP in here. That'd be pretty sweet. What's going on over here? Thought I heard somebody alive. 47,000. Back down to 43. So we were at a nice 50k DPS against a kind of a big group. That's not too bad. Seems to be appropriate for this area, this level anyway. How do we miss all these mobs down here? Look at 3 of them. We went in a weird circle. Oh, what the? Guy came out of that delirium portal and just like pushed us around. How dare you? Bro. Megan. Things have escalated quickly here. Oh my god. What is happening? Those guys, cannot let them exist by shooting horrible things out of their tails at you. Whoa! God! Good thing our resists are as high as they are. Holy.
I need mana.
And we're just out of mana now. So we really can't do much without mana, huh? It appears. We're kind of screwed without mana. It comes back quickly, sort of. That was kind of weird. Right? Wasn't that kind of strange? That it, like, suddenly popped back up again. Seemed weird to me. I don't know. Seems like an issue we're going to have to figure out how to deal with. Mana. What could we do? Have to look at the passive tree, maybe, and see if there are spots we could go get more mana. Or what we probably should do is just QC the build and see how the build kind of solves for the mana problem. Is it with... I don't think it's with gear, realistically. So we won, but do we want to return to town? Or do we want to just kind of farm? Did I... Oh yeah, they don't drop anything. I was slightly annoyed for a split second. I was like, these guys aren't dropping any... That guy didn't drop any loot. That's because they don't drop loot in here. I think we basically cleared out everything. Can't give up all this free XP, right? Okay, there's a little area up there that we'll go check out. And then we'll head back to town and go find a new place to go have fun, because I think we kind of like secured this corner of the map, which I'm pretty sure we're not doing. We're not like searching through the maps very efficiently, and that's okay. I don't mind it. I'm enjoying the sort of more casual exploration of the map, and not trying to like sprint to find citadels or anything crazy like everybody else seems to be doing. We're just gonna go and explore and have fun. Okay, back we go. We said we wanted to, we got these guys, and then we said we were going to go over, was it here, I think? Get the more increased critical chance, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Crit damage, bonus, crit chance. Definitely what we want. Crit chance. Okay, we shouldn't have anything in our inventory. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a waystone. We've got 2 more 9s. And a 7. The bummer thing about that was we didn't get any waystones from that, right? %123% rarity of items found in this area. Oh, nice. Let's also check our gems, because we've leveled up a couple of times. Level 72. 16 is the highest gem that we have, and I think everything is level 16 already. Except for hypothermia, because we don't have enough intelligence. We need 151. Which is not... we don't have. Get it to 15. 146. What do we have? We got 144. We're like 1 away. That is slightly annoying. I think it is level 14. Yeah, it is level 14. What about our spirit gems? Are they level 16? Yes. Yep. Okay, so our gems are leveled up all the way. Let's take a look. Do we get any bonus gem spots available now that we're level 75? Nailed it. Level 75? No. Okay. Well, in that case, then, we're just going to carry on. First, we're going to swap out our battery on our headset real quick. Die. I need to decide on what character I want to play next. I'm thinking either the mercenary or the ranger. Don't know what you guys think. I have heard from the internet that the mercenary is pretty horrible to play. But I've also seen what appear to be some pretty cool builds. Like I was checking out Darth Microtransaction earlier today, and they said they were making a mercenary build. Now, to be fair, the mercenary build didn't look like a mercenary build. It looked like a... What's happening with my music? Nailed it. It looked like a monk build, is what it looked like. They basically were using the mercenary, but they were using a quarterstaff and like all the monk skills. It was pretty much a monk. It was pretty funny. I don't know exactly why they chose to do that. Like, maybe they tried, because I didn't catch them at the beginning of the build. Maybe they tried doing the crossbow and everything, and it just, like, didn't really pan out. But I kind of want to try the Ranger or the Mercenary next, I think. Not exactly sure which one we'll go with. We can do Hidden Grotto. Let's see. We could also go and explore this direction. I haven't really endeavored to go this way much. We could hit up a... I don't like Decay, but we could hit a Delirium here. Oh, we want to put the Delirium on our thing again, I think. I think I liked doing that. Let's do that again. Because apparently you get stuff by doing that. I don't know exactly what you get, but apparently you get stuff by doing it. And this thing makes it so that there's more magic monsters. What do the other ones do? Let's see, what does this guy do? This guy does 8% increased pack size. That's sweet. We've only got 2 of those. Players in here are 20% delirious. 30% increased stack of simulacrum splinters found in the area. Ah, that's the thing I think we need. We need those things. That seems to be quite rare. 8% rarity of items found. So these things are like... These things are good. 30% increased waystones. Like, I'm just going to do... I think I'm just going to do one of these for now, because I have a bunch of this, and it's pretty cheap. But I'm curious to get those splinter things. Okay, so we're going to run... We said... Could just do this hidden grotto here. This way looks kind of interesting over that direction. Could hit this up here, the blooming field and woodland. This looks like a kind of a tricky area. Expedition with a plus. That's a +2. So we're not gonna go crazy town yet. We're level 75 now. I keep trying to look at my level, but I keep scrolling down. I don't know if I can go how to get over here. Like, I ran down this way, and it seems like it's like a dead end. Which is interesting. Could do this guy, Mire Seepage. And then go... Look at this guy has got a bunch of interesting stuff going on down there. Or maybe we go up this way, kind of into the mountain area. I kind of think we should go this way. Hit this tower up here. Like, go like that. Let's do that. We'll do this guy with the ritual. Where'd my thing go? I lost my... How you doing? There it is. Stuck in a shadow crafting menu somewhere. Or we go double delirium. Go this... I hate decay, though. I don't like decay. Steaming Springs. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've been to a Steaming Springs one yet. So let's go check this guy out. Hello. This place seems kind of cool. I like the ones by the beach, by the coast. There we go. Waystone level 9. Nice. Love that. Yeah, we just gotta really manage our mana. Which runs out quite fast. There's purple things that hurt us in here. So we also got... And blood on the ground. Watch out for all of those things. Let's get our little map out of our way and see what's happening. There are a lot of magic monsters, which is what the delirium thing is doing what it said it would do, I suppose. Which I don't know how I feel about that. Having more... I guess having more magic monsters is probably a good thing, right? Like, there should be better loot there. But also at the same time, they kind of scare me. Sometimes the magic monsters have, like, worse effects than, like, the big rare guys. And there's always more of them. Oh, God, there's, like... red exploding things on the ground over there. That's not good looking. Get back. Okay. Maybe I'll just drop my bell, like, early. Oh, look at all the chaos damage on the ground here. Bro. I do not dig that. So much chaos. Like, our resists are okay, but we're not at cap for chaos. We're only at like 67% or 68%, something like that. Ugh. It's nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking. And with this delirium effect, you can't really see what's happening either. I don't know if I'm getting anything good out of it being delirious. Maybe I should wait till I'm at a higher level of map. I don't know. Maybe there's a... It feels like there might be like something happens at the higher map levels where like the game gets... Like things are different. Oh God, we're frozen. Back. Yo. Who's this guy that hits so hard? Huh! Just one more of those to do. Oh my God. This was a +1, huh? Yeah, so we're like in a level 10 area. These guys are level 74 only though. We're level 75. Our theory was that we'd be able to handle things that are the same level as us. Maybe is not the case. Hello, main pro. Get taken back by the void. Oh, we gotta go gamble on my rattling scepter too. I'm pretty sure a level 75 rattling scepter, I think, can actually drop the skill that we want. Assumptions? What's going on, Caroline? Assumptions are the mother of all fuck up. That's true. That is true. That was our theory, I should say. Our theory was that we could handle these same levels. Got modded for that? Yeah, I don't know why. You spelled it wrong, too. Good job, Twitch mod, I guess. That guy with a bell. Ring their bell. Oops, I accidentally rang my bell. Oh, we're dead. Get out of there! Live! Yes! Stay alive. Thank you, Cosm. Now, when anybody says that assumptions are the mother of all FCK ups, Twitch will not limit us. We are free. That was close. That was really close. Caroline, how are you doing on this wonderful Friday? The first Friday of 2025. Freedom, that's right. Where is the last ritual site? We gotta complete our last ritual and spend our ritual points. See if we got anything good from doing the rituals, assuming that we can survive the ritual. That last rare almost got us. So this area is good. Excuse you. Jesus. Where'd that guy come from? All the rares are supposed to be dead in here. Ow. Get out. Get away from me. It's these delirium bros, maybe. Curious. Okay. Ritual time. Immediately chaos shit everywhere. Chaos shit everywhere. Everybody stay away from me. Nailed it. Whew. Okay. Did we get anything good? A level 17 skill gem. That's pretty good. I dig that. Was there anything else? Is there anything actually of value in here? No, but we will take the level 17 skill gem. Not even any good base stuff, huh? Orb of transmutations. Sure, we'll take all these. Take the currency. All right. Spaceships are more my thing. Yeah, that's true. I enjoy exploring all regions of the Boojum-Verse, obviously. Spaceships, land ships, sea ships, underwater ships. I do like ships quite a lot. Land ships less so. Not a huge land ships guy. Airships are cool. I love airships. Airships, yes, Cosm, yeah, exactly. Airships are pretty sweet. I do love some airships. Let's use our level 17 skill gem on Ice Strike that we got. That's actually kind of a cool find. Oh, I put these guys in there. I don't want to do that. Return to me, little things. Take out the weirds. We'll just sort the weird stuff. Like the rings and all that kind of stuff. We'll sort those really fast. And then where was that rattling scepter? Yeah, this guy. Level 72. I think we can get... I think this might be a good base for us to make something crazy. We're gonna try that in a second. I'll play with monsters, but these are creepy. Yeah, they're a little bit terrifying. A little bit You may be surprised. You may or may not be surprised to learn that this game is based off of a game called Diablo, if you didn't know that. Sure, that's not surprising in any way to you. Do we want to just sell this guy? Yes. Never heard of that either? Oh, what? What? The most famous ARPG of all time. Certainly. Certainly the most famous. Demon Hold Unset Ring. I don't know if these are good or not. I'm gonna sell this for an Exalted. How about that? Go in there. And then these guys we were putting somewhere. Oh, yes. Here we go. Throw all those in there. We got a 9. Got another 9. Nice. And we got a 7. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. All right, now then. Not many games are accessible to me. Something that 100% colorblind. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. That is unfortunate. Trying to think. I mean, how does this game... I'm curious, how does this game look? I feel like this would be a tough one. There's a lot of specialized color effects that have to occur to let you know if things are bad or good. You know what I mean? When you were fighting Impossible, yeah. I will say this. I will say this as far as PoE goes. When you're fighting... When I'm fighting, it's almost impossible for me to figure out what's going on. Spooky Diplomat, what's going on? Happy Friday. Happy first Friday of 2025. Welcome, welcome. We're continuing to enjoy our addiction, our newfound addiction to Path of Exile 2. So we're having a lot of fun here. Background is the same gray as most of the monsters, so you just see black lines flying over the screen. That sounds awful. All right, well, what do you guys say we try and see? I'm pretty sure that this staff, I think I can make this into what could be something really, really good for my necromancer, for my witch. But I wanna double check. So we're gonna look up what level of scepter it has to be to get +5 to minion skills. And if level 72 is the answer, if I can get +5 to minion skills with a level 72 wand, then we're going to try and gamble on it. It might not be, though. It might be that it's higher. Let's see. Let's just get rid of these filters. These things are super, super expensive. Let's see, minion. Oh, I don't want this. Level 78, level 78, level 78, 78. You can. Level 64. All the way down to level 64, you can get +5 to minion skills. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So what we want on this... What we want on this scepter to make it super nice is +5 to minion skills and plus to spirit. Just here to hang out with a friend. Hell yes, Caroline. By the way, we need to chat about Wormhole Space and EVE Online. I was planning on sending you a DM and maybe chatting. Actually, I'll just have you let me know what's a good time for you. I'm available all weekend to chit-chat about Wormhole Space and creating our free ports in Anoikis, the Anoikis free port project, which would be pretty fun. So I'll shoot you a DM. Let's see, I'll shoot you one right now. How about that? So I don't forget. We'll see. Curious also what all the topics are that you'd like to discuss, if there are more than just the free port. Let's see. Reminder. Let's see. What would be a good time? Stream at 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, sweet. Nailed it. Don't know what time zone? Yeah. Oh, we have no time zones, Caroline. We have Time zones do not restrict us in any way. We don't believe in sleep anyway, so the result is that we also don't believe in time zones. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Eve time. Here's what we're gonna do. I want this to get minions and spirit, so we're going to use an Orb of Alchemy to get it +4 modifiers, and we'll see what we get. So we got +2 to all minion skills. Almost. Almost. It's a good base. It's a very good base. If it had plus to spirit, then it would be plus the spirit percent would be perfect. I don't know how much we could sell that for. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to sell this for more than 1 Exalt for sure. So we'll just throw it in here. We'll list it for 1 Exalt, and we'll see if anybody wants to buy it and call that good. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Yes, okay. Perfect. Okay, well, let's go and do another waystone, I think. How many do we need to do before we level up? 6. We got 2 more to go. So we got 2 more to go. Let's do this guy, and we'll level you up as well. 200% waystone drop chance. Love that. These are getting to be a little tricky, but now we can kind of get to do some of these easier ones. So let's do Savannah, Crypt, Deserted. That'll be good. I want to get to this tower, I think. I think that'll be fun. We'll see what else is over there on the other side of the mist. Let's jump in and we'll see if we can go for speed. The issue we have is we might need to upgrade our damage already. Yeah, it's like I think the mana is the main problem for us right now. We're just so mana hungry. Dia says I belong to the weak. Not at all. It's midnight, he's saying I should sleep, right? Whoop. Midnight's nothing. We're terrible about sleeping. I wish I could sleep more. I need to focus and work on my sleep more. That's what I need to do. Thanks, Caroline. Thanks for checking in. Chat with you tomorrow about some wormhole space. Oh, that's right. We could also do the Ascendancy. I think that's what I want to do. After we complete a couple more maps, I think I want to go and try ascending for a third time. See how we do with this build. I feel like this build may be good in the trial. That's Sekima. It did really well on our first trial. Just because it's got the speed and the evasion, so I feel like I don't get hit as much. Look at that cool effect we have with the skull, making everything blink purple. It's insane. Ow. That guy really hurt me. Any of these jumpy bros, the guys that jump at you are like, anything that jumps at you, I feel like is high potential to be killed. They somehow do insane damage. And also are like impossible to see. They jump from off screen and just like wreck you. Look at this big guy. Ooh, there's a tier 8. Nice. I think tier 11s. I want to say tier 11 is when like you get a big jump in like special drops for I forgot to make this a delirium one, didn't I? I don't know if it's worth making these into delirium ones though. I think I need to check. I want to say that at tier 11 is when special items drop, or special materials like delirium materials, something like that. Like definitely need to get some more health or something. Definitely need a little bit more health. A little bit more health, I think. Okay. Let's go to our loot table. Oops, come back you. 16. Focus. Okay, these guys we can sort. Up. And then the Jin thing. Let's see, we've got that over tokens. There we go. And our waystones. Such waystones. Finally got an 8 in here. We're going to need to find some more space somehow. I'm going to figure out how to resort these things. Or maybe have to remove some rows. I don't know. Need to get a bigger tab. Oh, we leveled up too, didn't we? Yes. Do we want to go crit chance? Yeah, crit chance. We'll get this guy. We got one more to do. Let's do one more. We'll do this 8. We'll add our delirium thing to it. And then I guess we'll add our delirium thing. Maybe I'm wasting the delirium thing. We'll do the crypt. I like the crypt. Crypt is a fun one. The real Palmers with the raid. Let's go. Let's go. What is happening? What is happening? Oh my goodness. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. What is happening? Welcome, welcome. You caught us as we are learning the ways of Path of Exile. We are learning how to monk, and we just got to maps on our monk yesterday. We have a witch and a monk, and so far the monk is amazing. So, Real Palmers, thank you guys for the raid. Ice of Spades, what is going on? Welcome to the Boojum-Verse. It looks like this is your first time here in the channel. So, what did you guys get up to in your stream? I imagine maybe playing some Path of Exile. You guys can maybe teach us how to Path of Exile a little bit if that's the case, because this is our first time playing PoE. We have always wanted to play Path of Exile, but we never got into PoE 1. I think I played it for like 20 or 30 minutes one day, and then it got busy with work and things like that, and that was like a year or two ago, so maybe a year ago. We saw PoE 2 was around the corner. I thought, I'll just wait. I'll wait for PoE 2, and I'll jump in at the ground floor with PoE 2, and I am so happy that we did, because I am loving this game. New like you? Yes. Love that. Then we can learn together. What class are you playing, Real Palmers? All of them? We're going to end up playing all of them, I'm pretty sure. Right now, we're using the Witch and the Monk to learn how to build classes, how to theory craft, kind of figure out a build. And then I think we're going to actually go and try to make our own build. I was thinking about the Merc, actually, the Mercenary. We were thinking about doing that. Making our own Mercenary build. The Grenadier. The Grenader. Yeah, it looks like that'd be pretty fun. Dude, the Monk is awesome. Check this out. The Monk is so much fun. Yesterday, we did a speed run of the Cruel Difficulty campaign. So we started at the very beginning of Cruel Difficulty. And we tried to complete it as fast as we could with our Monk. And we didn't change out any gear from the beginning of it. And we completed it in 3.5 hours or so. Just under 3.5 hours. Which is pretty sweet. So now we're at maps and trying to figure out how these work with the Monk. So far has been quite fun. Quite fun. I gotta figure out this mana problem, though. We've got a problem with mana. We don't do good with mana. Dude, thank you for the follow, Palmers. Thank you very much. And I guess while we showcase our little monk build here, which we're following a build guide from Rax and a couple other people as well. Don't kill me, please. Nice, Exalted. I guess I can give you guys a little bit of an intro to the channel. So welcome. Welcome to the Boojum-Verse. We play all sorts of games. We love to do speed runs, challenge games. Did a lot of speed running. Elden Ring, the FromSoft games, things that are very difficult. We love games that encourage failure and learning from failure. Fail fast and fuck around and find out is kind of our motto here. We love things that require a lot of thinking and learning. So that's why PoE is... Oh, look at that guy. Hello. Path of Exile is one of... Like, I love this game. It's so awesome. Really encourages that critical thinking, theory crafting, build guide, depth of knowledge, like super in-depth mechanics. Love this game. We also play a lot of EVE Online for the same reasons. We started playing EVE Online in April. Amazingly complex and wonderful MMO in space. And then we play some fantasy MMOs too with friends. A little bit of New World. We've got some ESO. We've got a YouTube channel as well. If you guys would like to check out our YouTube channel, we post videos of all of our exploits in the Boojum-Verse there, as well as stream live all the time. So we're streaming both live here on YouTube and on Twitch. And we've got a Discord too, if you guys want to join that for, you know, updates on the channel and hanging out and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, thanks guys for being here. How far along are you guys in Path of Exile? Have you got to maps yet on the Merc? And also, I'm also curious, how are you liking the mercenary? I have heard mixed reviews. I've heard that it is very, very difficult, I should say. A challenge to get a good build going on the mercenary is what I've heard. I really want to try it out. I've also heard that it's like super good and super fun. Very much mixed. Ah! How dare you! No! Nailed it. No big deal. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Just gonna go back. Just gonna go back here. Go back to town. We did it. We won, everybody. We won. We don't need to hang out here any longer. That was terrifying. Oh, almost died. Not that it would have mattered. Now, yeah, just got to second act 1, and I'm loving the Merc. Okay, cool. Love that. That's good news. Love to hear that you're loving the Merc. That will be fun for us then. Yes, we won. Okay, now where do we want to put these things? These are a mystery to me. We got this guy, which I realize is making the monsters stronger, but we get better gear from them. I think I want these two next. I think. We could go anywhere though. I think I want more monsters. We need more monsters in the pack. We want more packs of monsters because that's how we chain our attacks. So like these ones look good too. 15% rare, magic. So all these little nodes are just 3% ones. One rare is duplicated. %20 increased magic pack size. I just want more monsters in general. So I think this is what I want. Yes. We'll do that. Essence stuff. I haven't really collected a lot of essences. I should go look at the essences and figure out what's going on with those. I'm also just trying to learn the basics of like what even is damage? You know what I mean? How does damage work in PoE? It seems like it is not super straightforward. It's a little bit tricky. Ace of Spades, thank you for the follow. We're going to have to figure this out. All right, well, we did it. We now need to do 8 9+ maps. 8 tier 9+ maps, which is sweet. Yes, complicated, right, Proton? Right? JD Coffee, welcome. Thank you for the follow as well. Gotta head out. We'll stop by more. Yes. Thanks, Real Palmers. Thank you for the raid. Hell yes. Absolutely amazing. By the way, huge shout out to the Real Palmers for your raid, obviously. For everybody who was hanging out here with them, go check them out. We're going to be stopping by your channel as well, see what's going on over there. Thank you again. Nailed it. Okay. I think what we said we wanted to do was go and try to do a trial of Sekima. So we're going to do that. We're going to try to do a trial of Sekima. This is a sentence that makes sense. Got to identify our items. Before we do that, though, let's just real quick kind of take a quick run through of what all did we get. Did we get any good loot here? Anything good? Before we take a short break, and then we're going to go and try to do this trial of Sekima. So If you guys see anything good, let me know, because I am not super proficient at knowing what is and is not good, especially if it's for a different class. So that looks bad. I'm going to take out. This has the potential to be good if it had movement speed on it, I think. I almost want to throw an Exalt at this and just see if I can roll movement speed. How tight would that be? But that would only end up going for like maybe 5 Exalts. Probably not a lot. 18% rarity is good, though. Everything else kind of sucks. I guess the max energy shield's not too bad. It's not percentage of max energy shield, though, so... not good stuff, generally. 111. It's a weird armor and evasion, huh? Just have white boots that I picked up, apparently. 24% increased damage with bow skills. 26% increased crit hit chance for attacks. That seems good. Which is strength and intelligence, energy shield, and then physical if you're going chaos. Or PHS? I don't know what PHS is. Poison is in the formula for chaos and boots of fizz. Ah. Yeah, I know that poison is... I do know that poison is also considered chaos damage. Any good stabs here? Let's check real quick. No. Any good boots? Any good helmets? 391 evasion. That's pretty good. For a level 51. It's okay, I guess. That helmet's actually not too bad. Max life, max mana, evasion rating, crit hit chance, dexterity 21. Okay, we're gonna be talking to that person a lot. Physical. Okay, cool. I think there's a formula max roll. There is, actually. One of my mods, Lunicus, linked it to us earlier. I actually have it up here. It's a... I guess I'll just throw this in the chat real quick. Again. Boop. There we go. Getting started, damage, scaling, skill tags, headers. So this is like... It's kind of a quick overview of damage, I think. I'm going to read through that a bit more later. We were trying to figure out how physical damage versus skill damage worked. Was it better to go for plus to level of melee skills or plus to physical damage? We ended up buying a staff that gave us both anyway, but we decided we were going to go with physical damage, base damage of the weapon over melee skills. So we're going to have to upgrade our staff in the future, and that's what we're going to do. Probably, I think, going to have to pay more than 50 exalts, though. This is what we paid for that guy. I think we're going to have to pay more than 50 exalts. Let's see. If there's anything good here. It's a weird, like, crazy staff. It's got all damage types. Some skills boost off of both. Just depends on the skill. Usually tells the skill. Yes, exactly. So, like, for example, for our staff here, we use Ice Strike, right? So, increasing Ice Strike from... We were at level 16. We added +3 for our staff, and then +2 for our amulet. So we were at 18 before we got the staff. That gave us an attack damage % increase. So right here where it says attack damage 224%, that gave us 180%. So when we added the 3 extra skills, we went up to 200, well, 4 extra skills now because we added another level. We went to 224%, which is based off of, I believe, that attack damage is based off of the base damage of the weapon. So what we decided was it was better to boost the base damage of the weapon, then let your skills scale off of that, because everything else is going to scale off of the base damage of the weapon, which is converts 80% of physical damage to cold damage. So the more physical damage we have, the more gets converted to cold damage, the more I can scale off of cold. Versus the attack damage, I believe, would scale after that physical damage, or be separate from that physical damage. So this would scale off of the staff damage, and then this would be also off of the base staff damage, not in order. I think that's how that works. I think. That's our theory, anyway. We need to learn more about it. Elemental versus physical can be more complicated as some skill boosts and convert to an element. Yes, exactly. This one, for example, the exact same thing is happening here. This converts 80%. So what my understanding is, and I think that I've seen this be not true, though. There are times where I've seen this to not be the case, but this is the way I think it's supposed to work. Is that conversion happens first, then everything scales off of that. So in this case, we're going to convert 80% of physical to cold damage, and then it's going to be anything that does increase to cold damage is going to apply to that value, which makes sense. However, I think I've seen some cases where it gets a little bit weird there, and the conversion isn't like happening the way it's supposed to that way. But I think conversion is supposed to happen first, and then everything else kind of occurs. Okay, let's finish sorting through these guys here real quick. Then we're going to take a short break and go try to do a trial. Which, those trials can be maddening. Oh. That's not bad. 21%. Just throw that there for 3. I think that'll be okay. That's one of those pieces that has potential, but I don't want to invest exalts in the potential. You know what I mean? Like, let somebody else do that, I guess. Projectile speed. Cold. It's a random stuff. Ooh, 25% movement speed. Plus 80 to armor. 25% increased rarity of items found. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Lightning res. The attribute requirement kind of sucks. Plus 80 to armor. What's the level requirement on this? 51? Oh, damn. Oh, there's no more space. That's not bad. I think a solid 10 exalted for that guy. Probably more, actually. We'll try to get. We'll sell you for 15 exalted. I bet 20 would be good for this guy. 25%. It's a level 51 item with 25% movement speed. 373 armor. It's at 6% quality. I think that'll sell for 15 just fine. Just fine. It's not a bad little item. Nope. Nope. Alrighty. Perfect. Ooh, that's got plus 40 to spirit. That's kind of nice. Increased crit hit chance. 9 intelligence, lightning res. Level 61. A lot of these high level drops are really held back by their level requirement, I find. Okay. Well, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to try doing one of these trials and kind of see how that goes. So we'll see you guys in a second. All right. Yup. Let's see if we can't get how quickly we can get this done. I'm hoping we can just one-shot this because this place is awful. Let's do this level 66, level 60. Let's do this level 60 trial that can hopefully allow us to ascend and see if we can't get this thing done in one go. Our health is very, very low, which is significantly concerning to us. So our honor is going to be very low. That could be an issue. It likely will be an issue. But we will try. Okay. I liked this setup we had last time. We're going to go with it. Just going for max honor and max honor resist. Speed is the name of the game here. Ah! Don't mind me. We're just passing through here. Passing through on our ascendancy. There's no need to panic anyone. We've got 2,800 honor. That is a horrifically low number. So this is going to be pretty rough. If we can't one-shot all the bosses, we're basically not going to be able to do this, I think. We need way, way, way more honor to be able to effectively do this, I think. Binding chains on hit. That sounds awful. Escape trial. That's a chalice trial. So we have to go escape. We don't know what's past that. That's another escape with honor and a gauntlet. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna go with this guy. And we got to make sure we don't get hit anyway. So hopefully binding chains does not ever become a thing. The goal here is going to be to one-shot everything to not get hit. That's all we can do, really. All we can hope for. Okay. More of that. We need more of that type of room. Get a lot of water to help us do stuff with the water. 3 exalted. Okay. See if we can get this thing done really quick and then sell that item to that person for 3 exalts. Whatever it was that they wanted. I think it went this way, right? Excuse me. Not familiar with this layout of the run, but... Okay, seems like it's going all right for us so far. Okay. Nailed it. Got our bronze key. Grab this guy. And they asked for a fancy Mind Charm Solar Amulet. Ooh. Okay. 3 exalted. Thank you, Mr. Schmeedy. Ooh, a nice minion build. Sweet. Okay, let us continue the trial. Now then. Ritual trial, gauntlet trial, escape trial, and we get enfeeble. Lessens damage dealt by 15%. Don't super dig that, but I also don't dig a gauntlet trial. We have 3 options here, only 2 here. So we're gonna go this way.
Frozen lash.
Ritual has been disrupted.
I don't know if that enfeeble was gonna be that might be bad for us. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Maybe we can get rid of it later. But avoiding gauntlet trials is important. Okay, still okay damage. Maybe 15% won't be that big of a deal. It's fine. Just bop everything, boop and bop everything as we go. And we should be okay, hopefully. These rock bros don't like getting booped. Alright. Done with that guy. God, these trials. These trials are so brutal. Restore honor, and we get a boon. Okay. Get a little bit. Entering a boss room. Love that. Ritual, a bronze key. A sacred water with ritual as well. Those both go to an hourglass. Or we go chalice, that gets us to escape. But we also can't restore honor removed after killing the next guy. I think that might be the way we go. So we go escape for large water, and then to the boss. Yeah, that'll be. This is the way. Bronze key, okay. Love that. Trial complete. I'll just go back this way now. No need to go forward where there are more enemies. I wonder if maybe this build would be. I don't want to jinx it. We're not gonna say anything. Just gonna keep on doing the best we can. It's fine. Pledge to Kochai. Remove, gain fiendish wings, and we get 25% more max honor. Okay. Speed can't be slowed below base. You can't restore honor. Remove it after killing next boss. Restore 219 of your honor on entering a boss room. Oh, remove hemorrhage. Okay. No. That'll just be removed. I think I will get this. Just get us some more honor. How much do we have now? 3,500? That's not too bad. Hopefully Fiendish Wings isn't too bad for the enemies. Stay away from me. Fine. Everything's fine. Activate our lightning staff. That way we can more adequately boop people into non-existence. Go away. Okay, well. That was insane. Let's get our water. Boss room. Now this is going to be the true test of how well we're gonna do. Can we like one cycle this guy? Okay. Okay. I dig that. I dig that. Let's throw this stuff in our loot tab. Is that weird bird? Body armor. Ranger. Royal. Those are always really good. Okay, now, blah, 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 blah. What do you have available? Monsters have 15% reduced action speed. That sounds good. The next 10 non-boss monsters you hit are killed instantly. Okay. 50% reduced merchant prices. You and your minions deal 50% more damage. Restore 25 honor on room completion. Seems not very good. The damage one sounds kind of nice. So does this one that reduces their speed. Do I want to save my water or just or grab this insta-kill one? I mean, I think we'll save our water. Okay, next room. Really need to reduce some of these things. We mitigated fiendish wings a little bit though, so that's good. By reducing the damage, well, the speed that they do. Okay, what do we got? Escape. Escape and Chalice. Ritual, Gauntlet. Hourglass Ritual. Greatly restores honor but burdens you with an affliction. We can just not choose to use that. Hourglass Ritual. Chalice Ritual. 25% less honor. So no. We'll go this way, I suppose. So we'll shoehorn us into this one. But we'll avoid this gauntlet and that bad thing. So that'll be what we do. Best that we can. Oh god. Oh god. Some of these escape trials are kind of crazy. I think that guy hit me. That's some bullshit. Hello? Excuse me. Go around here. Bop those guys real quick. I need to go... Oops, I need to go like into the middle area, don't I? I'm pretty sure... There we go. Oh my. We lost a little bit of honor. All right. Choose to take on that. Let's see. What do we get out of this? Gain a random boon. Remove fiendish wings. Gain a minor affliction. Remove chains of binding. Remove adrenaline vial. This one might actually be a good thing to remove. Each stack applied. It's on hit though, so not damage over time. I don't know. We could just like gain a minor boon and get a random minor one. Some of these are bad though. It's gonna keep going, I think. Let's see. Gauntlet trial. Oh god. So we could go double gauntlet or single. I guess we'll just go single gauntlet. And then the monsters will do more damage too. Just not good. Some of these ritual ones that are also gauntlet trials are bullshit. I have to do a gauntlet and do the ritual one now? I see how it is, game. I see how it is. I think mouse and key to avoid the gauntlet is kind of hard. Ooh, a Stellar Amulet? Don't mind if I do. I don't know how it is on controller. Maybe the gauntlets are easier on controller. I feel like they would be, but point and click instead of WASD is probably the way to go. Oh, damn it. I did not want to take that. I did that on accident. That was bad. Okay, now we have to do an actual gauntlet trial. And then we can get a key. We're going to have to do this one no matter what, so. Not gonna lie, that guy kind of surprised me there. I did not see that guy standing there. Like, what? So annoying. Fire things are so annoying. I hate gauntlet trials. I hate them so very much. These guys are gonna move, aren't they? Whatcha? Whatcha? Not today. Oh dear. Stop that. All right. Give me that water. All right, well. Are we done? Can I be done with the gauntlet, please? That was some bullshit. Ah, yes, we made it. Okay. Successfully accomplished the gauntlet trial. That is a rare feat for us. Another one, a ritual hourglass. We all have to go to an escape. So we're just going to go get the key. Easy day. Just a little quote-unquote ritual trial. I know there's some bullshit gauntlet stuff in here probably. Maybe not this one. Nailed it. Okay. God, these trials take so long to do as well. Alright, looks like we got a merchant coming up. So hopefully we can get some decent stuff from the merchant that like removes some of these afflictions. That would be ideal. That was scary. I thought that guy was going to hit me for a second. Oh, maybe I did get hit a little bit there. Massive disappointment. We already got that one. There's one right in the middle then, the last one. No. No lightning shooting, please. Alright, lost a little bit. Lost a little bit of honor there. Like 100. I think we'll be hopefully okay, though. Contains a merchant hourglass. Gauntlet. Gauntlet. Escape. Ritual. Well, we're gonna do. I want to talk to the merchant, but I also want to get to the boss. So. Hey. When accomplishing this for the ascendancy, the important thing is not to consider anything but ascension. You don't need to worry about loot, keys, or any of that crap. Just got to get through this. Lose all sacred water on floor completion. I don't even know. Lose all sacred water on floor completion. I hope it doesn't make... I've done that one before, and I don't think I lost, like, the sacred water that I was holding. Or something. I don't know. I'm not exactly how that one works. We'll find out again, I guess. But I'm fairly certain I've had that affliction, and it not make me lose the water that I had. Whoa. I'm going to go this way, knowing that I'm going to go back around to the middle. So we got 591. $621. Do we lose our water now, is the question. We can take on one of these pledges, maybe. Maybe we'll get a good one. Gain 50% increase honor restored. Gain a minor boon. Lose random minor boon. Let's take the opportunity to try and reduce one. We removed 50% honor restored. And we removed their reduced speed. Okay, so a little bit of a bummer there, but that'll maybe help keep things a little bit manageable. Okay, this is a double boss. This may be tricky for us. They do a lot of AoE as well, and I don't have really time to ramp. Do I want to try and take them both out at once? Or... fucking nailed it.
That was an impressive display.
Oh! Yeah. Yes! That was awesome. That was awesome. I see now. We lost all of our water by completing the whole entire thing. Okay. So that is a bit of a bummer. But that went well, though. That went actually pretty well. What do we got? 2 bronze keys. Let's go for the mysterious cache. Classic. And any royale caches. Let's get the mage one. Superior mage. Okay, well, these were terrible. You there.
Shall aid you.
Is there anything that you can buy for us? That would have been nice. Glowing orb. That looks sick. Traps are slower is also a good one. 50% more defenses. Yeah, losing that water one really, really hurts. Okay. One more test to go. We can do this. Chalice. Escape Chalice. Escape Ritual. The Fickle Blessings of the Wind. I don't know what that means, but it could be movement speed, in which case I think we're going to go for that guy. This guy, Chalice, and then we have 3 options. This might be good. Oh, I hate the sand. Excuse me. This may have been a bad way to go. Maybe not. Hello? Get out. Stay away. Ah! That was terrifying. We nailed it though. Okay. Restore honor. Gain a random boon. Cleanse a random affliction. So we can try this guy again and see if we get anything good. Restored honor. Okay. Lose all sacred water and flow. Lost the winter drought. Good. Nice. This was like, we got only positives out of this one, I think. Right? Maybe? I think so. That was actually pretty sweet. All right. Now we're going to go do this guy. That was the Fickle Blessing of the Wind. Okay. So, Chalice. Sacred Water. Got multiple options there, too. Yes. Okay. Okay. Gold key. Sweet. I hate the sand areas. Something hurt us, and I suspect it was that dude there with like some bullshit fire AoE around him, huh? Get out of here. These bastards. No. Not today. Not today.
Let's plan.
All right, what do we got? We don't have a lot of water, but we do have a little bit of water. So let's get this guy again.
Who's that way?
Call that good. And decide on our next move. Escape Trial, Hourglass, and Ritual. All options that are good. Large water, normal water. This guy, let's see. We could go to a Gauntlet or Chalice. Monsters have 50% increased max life. Another water fountain. We have 2 options there. We have 2 options here. So let's go this way and maintain options and avoid gauntlets. Excuse me. Oh, sweet God. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Impressive endurance.
Oh. Oh, I think guys hit us right there. That's some BS. Ugh. It's okay, we got more water though. So, just a little bit of water at a time as we go. Gauntlet, chalice. Escape with a merchant. That's good. This is a large water, maybe? This is a normal water. Oh, well. I think that's the optimal route. 50% max life. Probably an enemy up here. Indeed, there was. Yeah, I think later we're gonna have to. We're really gonna have to figure out what is up with our mana consumption / mana sustain. That one wasn't too bad. Not too bad. I'm just so concerned for the boss on this. The Scorpion Bro is so brutal. Like, there's so much poison. Everything's a one-shot. They jump around like a psychopath all the time. Oh, we have to go Gauntlet now, don't we? That's a bummer. At least we get a merchant at the end of this guy. Dodge roll over that. Excuse me. At least this one's easy to, like, get back to the end. Some of these, like, escape ones, you gotta run all over the place. Okay, we've got 450. The next key you pick up is duplicated. Traps deal 50% reduced damage. We have to go to a Gauntlet one next. Oh, we could get Glowing Orb. Restore all life, energy shield, and 50% of honor. So that's like a second chance, kind of. We're gonna get that one. We're gonna get that one. I hope that goes well for us. Gauntlet, ritual. And then we're there. Lose 30 sacred water on room completion. That's not a big deal. So we get a boon and we get honor back, and then we lose water and we're at the boss. Okay. Oh god. I hate gauntlets. Dang it. We gotta go this way. That may or may not have been a trap. And if so, that annoys me. How do we go this way? Let's see if that door opened. It did not. Okay. To roll through. Oh, I think I see. Hello, everybody. Okay, now we're over here. Hate these guys. Wah! Okay, now we gotta just go through here. I think I got hurt a little bit there, but whatever. About as good as it could go, I suppose. Okay, stand on this thing. Then also run away. Whoa! Negative, bro. Who's this guy? Get out of here with that insanity. Absolutely not. Oh my god. Do not dig that. Okay, or whatever's happening over there. Or any of this. Okay, now we have to go this way again, I'm pretty sure. Okay, this door's open. Yes. Oh, thank God. Yes. Yes, thank God. I hate the trials. I hate the gauntlets. 50% reduced merchant prices. Probably won't help us much. Oh, we have a merchant. Well, but wait. You have no armor. We don't have any armor anyway, do we? Hardly any. No armor. There is a merchant. How much water do we have? Only 106, though. And it's a gauntlet trial, so not even an option. We're going to go ritual. Okay. Okay, boss fight time. We're going in with max honor. We've got the best that we possibly can do. We've done the best that we can do. Okay. All we have to do is pray that we can get a one shot. No mana. Kidding me? And now we gotta wait for this shit to end. The void. The sand. And also avoid. Okay, we're stuck in the sand. Bro. That is, not cool. Yo.
Keep moving.
Come on. Come on, hit him.
Death is different here.
Whew.
You will have an
I hate this boss so much. Oh my god. He like, you just can't attack in the sand like that. It's impossible. Dude. So unbelievably frustrating. Oh, well, I mean, it was pretty much like perfect execution all the way up until there. We were literally like one hit away. We just needed to hit the boss a time. And like, I don't know why, but like when you're in the sand like that, you like clicking the button like doesn't swing. And I don't know why that is sometimes. I can't tell if it's intended or if it's like a glitch. I've had that happen to me a lot before actually with this build, is like you hit the attack button and like you just don't do anything. And you have to like try and reset it. Like, so I was trying to roll to get it to reset, but just would not reset. Ah, frustrating. So frustrating. Well, we'll have to try that again another time. We'll have to try that again another time. I think we need a little bit. I think we can do it with the amount of honor we have. I just need to like, get my combos better on the boss. Like, I think I can stun lock the boss into not moving on that when it first shows up. And if we can do that, then it is like, you know, game over for him. But I'm pretty sure I messed up and I tried to throw my bell down, but I didn't have enough mana. So I think our mana issue probably needs to be solved sooner rather than later. To go through all these relic things, see if we got any good ones. But for now, we're just gonna move these aside. Level 51, cold res, max life, movement speed. Maybe get 3 out of that. Damage with quarter stabs, that's not too bad. Throw this over here as well. These, I think, all can be sold, it looks like. Yes. Or broken down is what we're going to apparently do. What? How does that take up so much space? Good lord. Okay, let's go identify these things with the hooded one. Let's see if there's anything else that was good. Charms and jewels. Let's see. Is this any good? Doesn't look like anything is super crazy good. This is not bad. Energy shield, spell damage. Anything good in here? No, super low level stuff because I'm back in Act 2. All right, let's go drop off our relics, and then I think we're gonna call it a day for now. That was fun. I do like the trial, actually. As awful as the trial of Sekima is, like, it's like nerve-wracking, you know what I mean? I do like that there's something that forces you to think differently when it comes to damage and getting hit and all that kind of stuff. I think it still needs a little bit of work to kind of refine it a little bit, but it's a fun change of pace a little bit, I suppose. These are all going to fit? Yes. Okay. This is the most unorganized thing ever, but whatever. We got one of these star guys. These guys are super good. Love those. What does mine do? +6. +6. Is that the max? 7 is max, apparently. These are ones that I want to, like, instantly just, like, throw, like, some gems at. Not gems. Currency at. Like, some of these orbs of alchemy to see if we can get something, like, really good out of it. Or an orb of chance, too. An orb of chance. Yeah, what's the one that we were looking for you, Cosm? We were looking for... Is it a... What is that amulet? The Everlasting Gaze. That's right. That's right. But what is the Everlasting Gaze? What type of amulet is it? I lost my search tab for it, apparently. Okay, we'll make a new one. I wonder how much those are selling for still. They were like... it's like impossible for me to find one Oh, no, I did find one, though, right? I got one for you, Kazum? We got an Everlasting Gaze, right? I'm pretty sure we did. Oh, I don't have it here. Yeah, yeah. Azure Amulet, that's what it is. One of these guys. So we could, like, use a Chaos thing on one of these guys to get an Azure Amulet. But we're going to save our Chaos thing for later. I don't know how much I paid for that thing, but I think we got a deal because these are all going for a divine now. They're all going for at least a divine, which is crazy. I think like 20 or 30 exalts is what we got it for, and like that sounds about right. That sounds much more reasonable than a divine. We're gonna be struggling, I think, to upgrade our staff. We're going to be struggling to upgrade our staff. Let's see. Let's use our jellyfish. We'll go back to our little town. Back to our hideout, I should say. All right. Well, that's been fun. That was fun. I think this will be a good spot for us to call it for today. Let's go ahead and we'll find someone to raid. Our stash is nice and clear and clean. We did some good mapping. We attempted a third ascendancy, which I think are going to get done real soon. I think we're going to get that done on the next attempt, actually. We'll get our mana in a little bit better. I know the combo I need to hit the boss exactly. We executed poorly, I think, on that. And we also got to figure out the sand situation. Last time we did this was on our witch, and we were able to just kind of dodge around the room a bunch and let our minions do a lot of the damage. Obviously, we can't do that now. So we need to kind of learn how are we going to do this when we don't have minions. We're going to have to get in there and do it ourselves, do the damage ourselves, right? So we're going to have to figure that out a little bit. I'd like to attempt to do the Ascendancy with the Trial or the Temple of Chaos, but I have not found any of the 10-room tokens. They apparently don't exist for Boojum. We are doomed to live our lives in the Trial of Sekima forever. And then obviously we're going to keep on exploring these maps. Look at, why does the map end here? Is there an edge of the map? Have we found the edge of the earth? The Great Void is beyond. You just have to go up this way, apparently. If we go scroll this way more, off the edge of the void, can we keep on going? We can, but there's no towers. How far can we go? That takes us back there. So there are like no towers over here. When do the towers begin to appear again? There's one. How far out do they go? Into the mist. What the? Strange. Curious what's over this way. Maybe we should go over here next time. That'd be fun. All right, let's go find someone to raid, huh? Sitting here just babbling to myself. Let's see. Who do we have to raid? We'll try doing a PoE 2 raid again. I think that is fun. Oh, Nephis is doing PoE. Nice. Let's see. Who else do we got? Trying to raid into people that we don't know very much. Meet new people. You know what I mean? 5. This person's got 5 mirrors. Oh my goodness. I wonder how you get mirrors. Super high level drops, I guess. Probably. God, there's so many people streaming PoE. It's amazing. Journey into T15s. I kind of want to raid Nephis. I think that might be kind of fun, actually. So we will. All right. Well, with that, everybody, we will see you tomorrow. I haven't decided yet if we're going to be playing EVE Online or streaming more PoE. I think I'll probably do a bit more PoE tomorrow, a little bit more of a dedicated stream. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. Maybe we'll start a new character, or maybe we'll just continue our mapping adventure here, which should be pretty fun. So, Proton, you also have an awesome evening and start to the weekend. Thank you again for being here. I think it's like 3 or 4 streams in a row. Let's go. We've actually had a lot of time to stream during the week this week, which has been great. Normally you don't get that opportunity, so happy that we have some time to get into some PoE and learn the depth of this game. So maybe tomorrow we'll just spend a bit more time on the Monk and Witch builds together and kind of exploring the maps here, trying to see if we can get to the T11 maps, which would be pretty sweet. Europop, you have a good night as well. We're going to jump in on our raid here. Drop some emotes in chat. If you're not following Nephis, go ahead and give them a follow as well. Say hello. Ask questions. And we will see you all probably tomorrow. Have a good night. Jump as soon as you hit grid. Last jump for the scouting party. Then we got to scout the wormhole. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome. Whoa. Let's go! Yeah! Hold. Hold. All right, here's the plan. We're going to try to burn out of this thing as fast as we can. Come on! Yes! Oh! We made it, everybody. We made it. Oh, shit! Let's go! Ha ha ha! Perfect. All right, and the DSC's on the way. We made it. Boojum. As soon as I hit grid, I'll let you know. You can warp to me. Boojum. Boojum. Not an Boojum, but Boojum. That was fun. That was really fun.